Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the New York Yankees have already won the series, and now they go for the 4-game sweep, Chris. It's been a lopsided series so far.
Yeah, they've clearly been the better team, and I expect them to come out today looking to tie a bow on this series. And on the other side, most teams run into at least a 3-game sweep at some point, but not every team looks back at a 4-game sweep at the end of the year. And I'll say this, as a player, it's especially frustrating when the losses keep coming against the same team. So if they can salvage a win today, this series won't go down quite as sour.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Cole Ragans.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Ready to go now, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. That one finds the zone, and with that, we're underway in Kansas City. Just missed. Gets a piece and stays alive. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch way upstairs. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. There's the strike. And a pitch.
Ball. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him looking. Now one away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now Brett Myers. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Very used to hitting in spots like this. Right now, second in the AL in RBIs. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. 2 on, 1 out. And ball 1 to Judge.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's 2. So 1 hit is all they get. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Garrett Cole.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Now the third baseman, number 11. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. And the pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And a pitch. Got him. One away.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Mark Canha.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
1 down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. One out, base is empty. And now 1-2.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those 2 things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Bobby Witt Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Kansas City, and here's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger. The pitch. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And that one clips the corner.
1-1.
The wind and the pitch.
That's in. Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. And there's ball four.
That's ball four. Runner, take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 2 hits in 13 at-bats in the series so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
1-2.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Here's a 1-2. And that's outside. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Well, I have to think he was sort of leaning out over the plate, trying to protect that outside corner since everything in that at bat had been away. So that was a great call to run the fastball inside. He had excellent command with it, locked him up, couldn't react and pull the trigger.
Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. 4th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. Bellinger around second, on his way to third. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
1 down. And next for New York, Austin Wells. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Lifted in the air, out to left. Under this one. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting 9, the shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Strike 1.
0-1.
At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, Jonathan India at the plate. And here comes
India.
Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that's outside. And it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One and two now. Just missed.
It's a good take.
The next offering misses. Full count now.
You got a full count.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back
The
at the
first
plate.
baseman.
2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Fastball for a strike. Home team down a run here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air. Has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now.
Batting 6. The catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez digs in now. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Hits the top of the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now as they still don't have it. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. That clips a corner.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hold.
And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera. Reagans back to work. Cabrera, 25 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The 1-0. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Ooh,
One ball, 1 strike.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And another ball. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 13.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Struck out looking his first time. And downstairs. There's the swing and a miss.
1-1.
One now. And that's down and away. That one misses. And now 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
Full count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
2 outs.
All right.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. And strike 2.
2-2's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. That one misses. And that's ball 3.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the first offering is not close.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ball.
Just missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first, and that will end the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. The pitch. That's in there, 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Righty to the plate. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 9.
Drew Waters stands in. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. breaking ball inside. And that's ball one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1.
Yeah.
Big swing and a miss.
1-2. The count.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that just misses.
On this count, runner
count.
not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Here comes a pitch. And that's ball four.
Ball four. Take your base.
Oh, now he's got two runners on after that walk. And things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. Right down the chute, and that is strike one.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Way out front for strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
First and second here, no outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up now for Kansas City, Mark Canha. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Up the middle, Chisholm goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So bases loaded with one away. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch, and he just misses. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. All loaded up here in the last half of the third. Falling behind 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the right-hander deals. Line drive. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. And that's a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now it's going to be calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
The first baseman,
bases loaded with 1 away. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there.
0-2.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Now the catcher up to hit, Salvador Perez.
That's up. That's a ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. There's a strike.
1-1.
Ripped on a line to center. And that will end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Kansas City, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Cody Bellinger. As the lefty gets to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And Bellinger is out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Swinging a foul straight back. The Yankees trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. Doubled in his first AB.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
And it's even up.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Late with the swing there.
1 and 2's the count.
2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Michael Massey.
Second baseman, Michael Massey.
And the right-hander back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. That's in there. Strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Waters stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Royals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Wouldn't chase that time.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 1-1. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and we are starting over. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Volpe stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Witt over to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So the batting order turns over. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses off the outside edge.
1-0.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. That's a strike. It's 0-1. And delivers outside. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
Man at first, 1 away. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Fought off foul. The pitch. And there's the strike. And that
1
one
and 2.
moves his feet. Kicks and deals. Got him. And that'll do it. Solo homer ties it for the Yankees. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, number 11. The right-hander back to work. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Royals finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Mark Canha, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. That's inside.
Ball.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab.
The batter, the shortstop, Bobby.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First offering, and it just misses. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and great jump. And he deals.
Ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next one misses, and a full count now. Jonathan India next up for Kansas City. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. And now it gets into the corner. The throw to second. One out, runner at second. So here's the Royals DH, Jonathan India. And a good eye there. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-0. And the pitch. Runner takes off for third. That's in for a strike. To second, and that's not it. Next
3-1.
pitch, not close, up high.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position.
Ball
And the
four.
hitters
Take your
count.
base.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Pasquantino batting with one down, takes a strike.
Now, the next pitch he throws will be pitch number 100 as he tries to battle through a tough situation here in the fifth. Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
First and third, one down. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells snags it for the second out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look, no trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, John Schreiber.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, one-run game, and now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Bullpen action for the Royals. Chris Stratton, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. And another ball. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His second home run of the series. It's 3-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Cody Bellinger. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bellinger, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering is down low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Right-handed reliever. That's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the finale of this 4-game set. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Go ahead run on base. And next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch misses. Kicks and fires. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2-1.
That one not close. 2-1. Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Jesus Sanchez in the on-deck circle. That's in there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Witt over to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there. Strike 1. Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. No swing. 2 outs. Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. Pitches in there. 0-1. Just misses with that one. Now fly ball to right center. Renfroe in position. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Weaver.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Michael Massey.
And here it comes. Close, but called the ball. 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one just misses.
Full count.
He goes down looking.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Renfroe now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next up for the Royals, Drew Waters. A strikeout and a walk. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers snags it on the run.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, 1 for 3. That's inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That's towards center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Royals leave 1, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chris Stratton.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Anthony Volpe.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Out to short. Witt tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch, and he just misses. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Outside. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
One down, base is empty. And another ball.
You got a full count.
Three-two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
At the belt and fires. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And forget it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one inside, and that is ball 1. And a pitch. That one at the knees for a strike. And there's a strike in the outside corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And that one's a little bit low. Counts full, 3-2. And a pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Carlos Estevez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Brett Myers stepping in now for the Yankees. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a swing and a miss.
This kid always seems to make something happen, and that's a great way to have a long career. Every team in the league wants players who get on base at a high rate.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball.
Missed with a changeup. 1-1. And that's too high. And now it's even up.
2-2.
Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. That's off the mark, and the count's full. Aaron Judge waiting for a turn at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. Out number 3. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game, and to the plate for Kansas City, Mark Canha. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's in there. That's strike 1. Good eye in that spot. That misses, and it's 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Two now. Got him! And one gone. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next. Right side, hard hit. Over to Goldie. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India. And there's the strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Judge makes the grab, and that's the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hunter
56.
Harvey.
Hunter Harvey.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
99, Aaron Judge.
The pitch. And a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And the pitch. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And now he's fallen behind Judge. Kicks and deals.
That's the ball down.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one's in there. And it's 3-2.
Full count.
Drops on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And the righty deals. Fastball for a strike. And 1-1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
One down, base is empty. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand batter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bellinger is gone, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Ball 1 there. Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. And he deals. That just misses. And it's 2-1. Called strike right there.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mark Leiter Jr.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
The first baseman, Vinny.
The wind and the pitch. In the air, left side. Myers drifts towards it, hauls it in for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Perez up to bat next, lays off for a ball. There's a strike.
1-1.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
The batter number 19.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
Michael Massey.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And that one is inside. That's in there, and a count 2-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field. Judge getting an angle on it. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Angel Serpa.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The wind of the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
The shortstop, Anthony.
And now, Anthony Volpe.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and that is out number 3. So they go quietly there. 8-9-1-2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees 4, Royals 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Devin Williams.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Hunter Renfroe steps in for the Royals.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
And a pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's the center fielder, Drew Waters. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And fouled off. And that one missing low. On the ground. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now here is number 11. And the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one
missed. That's the ball.
Fought off foul. Williams is just 1 strike away.
Nope.
That one inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
4-3 our final score, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score this afternoon.